we got a flat tyre. There, mate. Yeah. Well, I'm here at Warakurna and taken the tyre off thanks to these guys in this roadhouse here. Fantastic. And we've discovered that there is actually a nail in the tyre and it's a very, very slow leak. So the guys have taken it inside, they're going to repair it, then we'll put it back on the El Trucco and we'll be on our way. Meanwhile, I can catch up with the folks at home. Okay, so we are now getting this tyre repaired and there's a nail in it, but unfortunately we've got to break the bead. And this young kind gentleman here at the Warburton Roadhouse is doing a sterling job. It's turning into a major. We can't just pull the nail out. You can't see it, but that nail is all the way through and it's sticking out about that far. Louie is going to take it out.
You got a light, Anthony?
On my phone. You got your phone? Yeah.
No, don't pull it through. You gotta pull it through this way, dude. No, don't push through. You might slip and puncture. Oh, push it through then. Oh, look at that. You've done that before, eh? Pushing from behind. Look at you, you dirty man. It's gonna go. Shaft with the tip, and then just leave her back. That's it.
I have got it.
Grab the shaft with the tip, eh?
We get so look, we used to be chefs.
We used to be chefs. That's fine.
We know nothing about tyres, but it looks like.
Looks like we do. Ah, Louie,
Look at that.
Look at the size of that damn.
Dentistry. That's awesome.
Okay.
Maybe in 1700.
This is where the nail was, and there's a reasonable little hole in there. Anyway, Louie and Andy have taken care of business. Andy had to find his drill bit, now he's found it.
Where's the battery?
Good mate. Oh, this makes it so much easier. Can you imagine me trying to do that on the side of the road? No way, Jose. No way.
Okay, I'll go find the battery.
So we're going to put the plugs in it from the inside, and that way we can be assured that the puncture will be well and truly sealed.
Okay, I'll hold the tyre. Just go easy. It'll eat its way through pretty quickly. You have to apply pressure, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go in and out a few times. Now just to bore it out so we can pull the plug through.
You'll be building houses next, Louie.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Hey?
Used to.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Looks clean.
Hole in tyre. Oh, look.
See the light?
I can see the light. Andrew Anthony is putting some liquid buffer.
Yes.
Liquid buffer.
Fresh.
Fresh.
Yep.
Last
year's vintage.
Last year's vintage. And Louie's going to buff it with a buffer up thing.
Buff it.
Not a Jimmy Buffett, the late Jimmy Buffett, if you know music. Oh, look at that.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's up to you. I usually run it through here and run the whole of this side. So run a cord. Yeah, the cord through. So it's just add your weight a little bit and just curl it up in there a bit. Not too much, just like that. Okay. Yeah, where's your safety glasses?
How much am I
What's your glasses do?
I don't know.
The rubber kicks up. Up, stop. This thing. Got the dirty ones or the clean ones?
The dirty one.
You got bigger ears. Take this one. Here you go.
You don't want to expose the holes in there. Huh?
Get it on your ear.
One side will do.
No, get it on the other side. There you go. Perfect. It's quite loud. Once you get your head in there and see what you're doing.
I know I can't see anything.
You can't see anything?
Yeah, no.
Because of the earmuffs.
I can't hear nor see.
That better?
Is it on?
Sorry. Can you see? Am I in your way?
I don't think I got one.
The light hole's gone away.
It's an iPhone.
Yeah.
There you go. Is that alright?
Prep is done. Inside, see the hole? Going to put a patch in there.
Make sure there's no debris in there.
So you walk like 90% of the way.
Oh, I did.
So
My
this
bag
is
broke
the
along the
glue,
way.
Oh no.
the internal glue.
Okay.
And that's
So do
going
you want to
to
lift it up a bit, Lou? Roll the tyre towards me.
That's it.
go. Sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're right, mate.
Okay, we'll just give it another minute. Just let the rubber cement get tacky. Much like super glue.
Yep.
Get two sides from.
And then it'll come through here.
Then pull through.
Let me know when
No, not yet. Just give it another bit screen.
Well, here we are. We're on the last leg, pumping up, making sure there's no leaks. Anthony, Louie,
Hello.
thank you very much, guys.
Oh, you're welcome.
anytime.
You're going to be stars on YouTube.
You can thank us if you get to your next location.
I'll get there. I've got every confidence in you blokes. Well, that was what an experience. A big thank you to Louie and Anthony for such a fun time fixing that tyre. That was amazing. And thank you guys. Louie, I know you've subscribed to my channel in chatting, so all the best, mate. And I tell you, thank you guys for wonderful work you did. And hopefully, on my way back, I'll call in and see you. Okay. Anyway, that was absolutely wonderful. Great people. Right, now I just passed the sign. Road is open all the way to Warakurna, which we expected anyway. And now off we go. Giving the new tyre puncture repair a test, but it'll be fine. It's a great job. I thought that was an obstacle in the middle of the road. It's on the edge of the road. I was coming round a bend and it looked for fair and square like it was in the middle of the road. Creek crossing. It's dry. just see something over to the right. Is it a horse? It's a dingo. Bloody dingo, look at that. See if I get my camera out. Hey. Unfortunately, I haven't got my telephoto. Can you see him moving? Over there in the... He's standing there, he's watching me, look. Right in the middle of frame. I just saw him crossing. Very parking spot here. I'm going to pull in because I want to check where I am. And there's a car coming anyway. He's blowing up a shitload of dust. Well, there's a caravan down there. Look at that. What shade? This'll do. I'm not going to go near the caravan. Okay. I want to program one of these. Well, I just stopped in there and I programmed my GPS for my next campground, and I stopped to see those people in the caravan. We had a good chat. Lovely people. I take it all back for caravanners. They're going to do the Tanami track as well. And the fella was the same age as me. He's 74. And I said, you got to keep going. He said, you sure do. That's what we're doing it for. There comes another one. We'll slow down here and watch my windscreen. He's hiking it a bit. Probably territory. Bit hanging off. Check this. Coo. I'm looking for a place that I went into last time I travelled on this road, and here's a sign. This might be the sign to Warakurna, 5 k's. But I went into a little side road that was before Warakurna, and I'm pretty sure it's this area coming up here. However, I can't be sure till I see if there's a little side track. Yep, this is the one. It's funny how your memory is doesn't let you down. This is a parking place, and I did stay in here. Because I remember the ground was rock hard, and there was another 2 campers, trailers. Yep, this is the road. It's like a breakaways. This might be Warakurna, the back end of it, actually, because there's studies over here. There's people. It is, it's Warakurna, okay. Well, there we go. Well, that's not the place I camped at, because I did come in here and have a drive around. Somebody's left a pile of old tent stuff there. Right here. I think I'm going to have to go and have a look at some other sites down past the other way. Careful I don't back into a tree. I've got my TV camera going in the rig, but that's no guarantee. Okay, I'll turn this off. Well, unfortunately, the people on Wiki Camps were raving about this, and this is actually in a worse condition than when I came through here 7 years ago. And I distinctly remember coming through here because it's where I took a video just up the road here. I was looking for a little bit of shade, and it's actually gotten worse. Rubbish and crap everywhere. Here comes somebody on the road coming in. I'm going to head out anyway and go somewhere else. There's where I stopped there. Right there. Huh. And I remember I came out here, I came out onto the road and nearly got collected by a vehicle. I just wonder how far it is to Warakurna, because I'm not going to stay in that place. Jesus, that's ridiculous. Here it is. We'll come this way, get off the main drag. Hope there's nobody coming over the crest like there was 7 years ago. And here we go. So there you are. Don't believe everything that people put on Wiki Camps. Everything is subjective. I hate to say it, but some people's interpretation of what a great camp is bullshit. That was dirty, there was shit all over the, well I say there was rubbish all over the place, and that's one that is actually supposedly run by the local community or something. And other people on Wiki Camps are raving about it? No, you've got your wires crossed somewhere, folks. I think you need to have a good close look at yourselves. You're only doing it because it's the done thing. Praise them. Here's a sign, West Musgrave. Where's West Musgrave? You can see how hard it is to navigate through this dust when somebody comes. What is West Musgrave? Mantamaroo Road. I'm going to go and have a look, because I'm curious. West Musgrave. Just wait a minute, Karen. I'm going to go and have a look at West Musgrave because you didn't tell me about that. Okay? Let's see what it is. Roads to Recovery, West Musgrave. Oh, it's a road to somewhere. 80? I'm not going there. I don't even know where it is. Alright, Karen, you have your way. I'm going to do a U-turn. Make its eyes pop. At least you woke up, Karen, because I was beginning to wonder. You're supposed to be taking me to this new campsite after Warakurna, which I didn't like. Now we're going to get somebody else's recommendation. Anyway, that's the road to West Musgrave.
300 metres, turn right onto Great Central Road, Gunbarrel Highway.
Thanks, Karen. Just wait. Give me a break.
Turn turn right onto Great Central Road, Gun Barrel Highway.
Okay, crikey, give me a break. I'm on there, are you happy now? Gee whiz. Here we go. Here we go.
Continue on Great Central Road for 52 kilometres.
Oh, 52 kilometres, okay then. Cool. Well, those of you who've made it this far in the video will know that I've had a fairly involved day with being tyre repairs and all sorts of things. Anyway, I've finally made it to this place. Don't look at the tent, I need to drop it down a little bit, but this is an off-road camp called Ganama Holes or something. I got this one off Wikipedia, because Wikicamps, because that Yala Kujaka frickin' camp was an eyesore really. So this is where I am tonight. I've set up, as you can hear or see, the flies are buzzing. So I'm going to do the same as I did last night, and I'm going to wait until basically the sun goes down, and then I'll start cooking, because I do know that the flies disappear after that time. Well, not very interesting today. We're having spaghetti again. It's spaghetti in a bag, and I'll put it into the water that the spaghetti is boiling, although I need to crank my gas up a bit. Something easy after a very busy day. And in keeping with the Italian flavour, we'll have a glass of vino. Oh yes, that's a nice bouquet. As my spaghetti water is boiling. Wine does not taste as good when it's warm. Now, unfortunately, my sieve has had an accident. It got squashed at the back of the drawer. So, what to do? Aha! A solution. Somewhere in here I have and as usual, when you go to find it, you can't. Here it is. I have this. What we will do, we will use this, pour the spaghetti in there, and I'll lift it out. And then I get to use the water again. Clever me. I think that's al dente enough. Turn that off. Now, I need my gloves. No, I don't. Got these. Okay. Still warm. I think I need my gloves. Safety first. Safety first. I only need one glove because I'm right-handed. Now, if I do this, shit, that's hot. I actually need the left glove because I'm holding a hot thing as well. Crikey. The things you learn when you're camping. Hey? Safety first. Alright, here we go. Look at that. The fly didn't like it, he's just gone for a sauna, but I think the temperature was too much for him. He's dead. Dead fly. Now, what we do here, that goes on there. I just spilt my wine, see? Trying to make bloody videos and do things at the same time. That can go on there. I now need my scissors. I can also clean up my mess. There we go. Now, where did that go? Ugh. Shit. Rubbish. Always have the rubbish bin hanging there. Now, scissors. Cut this off. Cut the bag. Oh yeah. Pour the spaghetti. Beautiful. A little bit of parmesan cheese. I spent 10 minutes looking for my spaghetti and it was there in front of me, but I thought that was the one that I was in front of me was an extra one, but I only had one. And the reason that I know it was the one I used the other night was because I had a bit of duct tape on it like this one to seal it. And I suddenly realised, there's duct tape on that. That's the one I used. I'm getting way too old for this camping lark on my own. It could be dangerous. Right, I'm going inside now. That looks just perfect. Turn the camera off. Good morning. Sunrise. Oh, sunrise. Okay, I'm just about ready to head off. I've just started the beast warmer up a bit and make sure all the electrics are working fine. Last thing I've got to do is have a wash and then brush my teeth and then we're off. Okay, right, 8:30. Not in a very hurry because I've only got 50 k's or 60 k's or something to do this morning before I get to Warakurna, and I plan to spend basically overnight there. So I'm just reversing out here. Okay, and a day of recreation I think, and a bit of a clean up. I need to have a shower and stuff, and they've got the facilities there, so let's go. Oh, these flies. Get the air conditioner going in a minute. Alright, we'll show you where we're heading out of this campsite. Alright, here we go, 8:30. Off to Warakurna. Whoa, we'll go this way. Oh no, I'm on the wrong road. It's a bit confusing sometimes, these places, these roads in and out. Anyway, up past the wreck. Oh, aircon. Oh, that's better. Give the flies a bit of comfort. Cool. Okay. Hit the highway. Nothing telling. Alrighty, here we go, bumpy road again. Hey, yeah, leave it. Okay, that's it. Have a Warakurna. Obstructions up here on the road that look awfully like camels. They are camels. Quite a few camels. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I might do is get my Canon out, put the telephoto on. Probably disappear before I put the lens on. Fortunately, I'm only 8 kilometres outside of Warakurna, so get a bit of relief from the bouncing around and the shaking, rattling and rolling. Once again, I'm having trouble with my microphone on the GoPro. Here we are entering Warakurna, where I will stop for the night. This is Warakurna Roadhouse camping area, and Really interesting over there. I've been here before, but I never noticed. They've got an example of an Aboriginal humpy over there. I've got to be very careful because you're not supposed to take photos apparently. Anyway, I'm sure people really pay attention to that. This is a, I suppose that you'd call it a humpy, isn't it? How clever. It's just made of twigs. Oh, amazing. Very interesting. And shady too. This is Warakurna camping area. And I'm over in the corner. Oh, there behind the trees. Well, I'm here at Warakurna Roadhouse and I've had a shower, I've washed my hair, I've got red dirt ingrained into my hands, but I don't care, and I'm having a glass of Devondale ultra high heat treated milk that's been in my cooler, and it's gorgeous. Oh, and it's ice cold. And it's a thing I've been looking at in the roadhouses. There doesn't seem to be any milk, and I mean probably out here. There's no cows. There's a lot of camels. Could milk camels, have camel milk and make camel feta cheese. I don't know. Anyway, I'm having that. I've got my washing going, and it's probably ready in 5 minutes, so I've got to go and peg that out. And I'll just veg here for the rest of the day. I might even get my guitar out. I haven't played my guitar for 5 days or something now, and I've been on the road for 7. So anyway, all is well after our little thing with the puncture, the leaking tyre yesterday. It's all fine, everything, car's running really well, so everything's hunky-dory. Good. It's a long way down to the living. Oh, it's hot, 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 hot. You got to be prepared for every eventuality, or as many as you can. My tailgate lock is starting to stick, and I suspect that there is a lot of dust in here. So we shall open the inspection cover. Ooh, yeah, and we'll give it a bit of lubrication. Look at that. That'll fix it. Oh yeah, much is better. I'll also do the locks at the, there's locks at each side. Yep, we'll give them a bit of a squirt. Other side. Beautiful. Oh, one for good measure. Yeah. So, simple. Put in. Probably should clean that. Oh, why? Because it's only going to get more dust in it. There we go, done. Simple. I'm going to treat myself to dinner tonight in the Roadhouse. I just had a walk over and there's a choice. Pork ribs with coleslaw or Scotch fillet with chips, mushroom sauce and coleslaw, followed by a strawberry tart and I can't remember the other one, but if you take just the first meal, without the dessert, it's 30 bucks. If you want the dessert, it's 35. I might go the whole hog. So you can't complain about that. 35 bucks for a meal. Crikey, we pay that more than that for a steak in Albany.